called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the sky's open... And the Boilermakers will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to pass. It's Horton. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time today. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. Sweet spin. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Breaks the tackle. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Horton. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Husky. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Western Michigan rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McCoby.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Got it in the middle. It's McCoby. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Horton. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
To the air, it's Singleton. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a crease, it's Coleman. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just going to keep it after the snap. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Horton. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Boston. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got his man downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Turns on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Washington. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Pope Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 7 over Boise State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. Halted in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. On the move, it's McCoby. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's in open space downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's McCoby. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
At the 20. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They go to the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? You got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught on the outside, it's Moore. He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Boston.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 7 over Boise State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Horton. Pocket breaking down. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Quick spin on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front, the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Purdue, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw at Singleton. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Give to the running back. He breaks a tackle. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Otten. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Handoff to the lone back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun to give, looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd down try for the offense. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.